Hello, Furnaces North America fans. This is Tom Morrison right here from the corporate offices of the Metal Treating Institute in Nashville, Tennessee. We're excited for you to be watching this today. We're showcasing the FNA Technical Showcase, where we're focusing on a number of our key exhibitors and sponsors for the FNA show, September 30th through October 2nd. And it's going to be a phenomenal show. It is the largest heat treat only show being held this year in North America. So we're excited for you to be there and hope you can come out and attend. So what we want to do today is put our focus on McLaughlin Furnace Group. They're one of our great members, and they've been a member for quite a while, and they're one of our key sponsors sponsoring our opening night reception, which is going to be a lot of time, a lot of vibe, a lot of energy there. So I'd like to welcome Jeff and Ryan to FNA's Technical Showcase. Welcome, guys.
Yeah, thanks, Tom.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us on.
Jeff, Ryan, everybody always wonders, I feel like, how did people get into heat treating? I know people say we just stumbled into it. No one kind of took a track. So each of you share in like 30, 45 seconds. How did each of you get in the world of heat treat?
It all started with a family-owned business that I married into, which was Ryan's mother. And working for them, Dean Raymer, he was partners with Dave Vanderkay, which I think was a late MTI president throughout the past years. Worked at ATTI for many years, almost 20 years, passing on down through to other owners, and then moving on to my own business. That's how I got into it as a maintenance guy, working on repairing baskets, working on furnaces, and
just working hard at it.
Yep, just putting the boots on the ground and getting in and learning from ground zero.
Awesome, man. So Ryan, what about you? And I think that's the first one I've had yet, Ryan, that said they married into it, Jeff. So that's a first for me. So that's awesome. That's one way to come into it.
Yeah.
So Ryan, what about you? How did you get into it, Ryan?
As far as I can remember, I was going into the heat treat when I was a young kid with my dad, late nights when he was working late. He's even told me stories about us being in the car and car seats. So through high school, through college, I'd work here in the summers, doing service calls, doing anything I can in the shop to learn about heat treat equipment. And then after I graduated college, decided to come and work for the family business. So
it's in your DNA, right?
I guess you could say that, yeah.
From the beginning. So let's talk about McLaughlin Furnaces. So Ryan, every company gets service calls every single day on things that heat treaters are struggling with. The customers are wanting you to solve those problems. What are the kind of things you're hearing in your marketplace when you're talking to customers as the challenges they're having right now?
Yeah, I mean, we get a lot of service calls, a lot of retrofits on older equipment. We do a lot of combustion tuning on burners and how they can get the equipment to being running more efficiently, and how they could, increase operation. We've, like I said, with retrofits, different design ideas that we have, and rebrick jobs, we always have a bunch of calls for rebricks because that's always something that's needed to be done. So yeah, it's kind of across the boards for us on all the calls that we're getting, and you kind of you see similar things that go wrong with the heat treat equipment, and that's kind of leads to why we got into building equipment. So it's kind of helps us in both aspects.
Well, Jeff, what do you think separates your service department from a lot of other people's?
Response time.
Mm-hmm.
Response time and being able to have the right guys out on the job site, and being able to connect with the customer and know how to decipher the problems that they're having with whatever piece of equipment they're having issues with, from a vacuum furnace to an atmosphere furnace, whether it's a belt furnace or a batch furnace or it's a temper furnace or it's a generator. I've had customers call me and we're having issues where, it's a metallurgical issue. Well, my background's not in metallurgy, but my background's furnaces. Okay, so we take that issue and say, why are we not getting the metallurgy that we need? Okay, well, did you start with this process and decipher that process all the way through, knowing how that furnace is supposed to operate on a day-to-day basis, and being able to diagnose them problems immediately, or even sometimes you get into situations where it's not a furnace problem, it's a generator problem, or it could be a materials issue coming in. And once you go through that exercise with the customer of, knowing that the equipment is operating to its performance, whether it's the furnace or the generator or the system as a whole, it could be product, the steel coming in from the customer or from where they need to be. And, being able to be the guy that's been a maintenance guy and hands-on, it gives McLaughlin Furnace Group the advantage to help that customer quickly get through them issues.
Well, that's huge for, I know, our members and commercial heat treaters in general, and even captives, because downtime costs so much money to have that expertise that can drive them back into the line as soon as possible is great. So Ryan, now let's talk. Jeff mentioned some furnace equipment. So furnace equipment in y'all's world. So what separates McLaughlin Furnace Group when it comes to equipment? What separates you? What is your niche? What do you specialize in when it comes to that?
Yeah, I think one thing that really separates us is just how we can do and the capabilities that we have put in our own facility with our 6 kW laser, our CNC machines, the high standard equipment, high quality equipment that we do have. We're able to build a quality piece of equipment, control the lead time, and that gives us a competitive advantage against our competitors because we have complete control of the whole process the whole product from start to finish. So I think that's kind of our niche, and just doing different things to heat treat equipment that a lot of our competitors are not doing is something that we kind of pride ourselves on. Yeah.
Awesome. So Jeff, both you and Ryan can kind of speak to this. So furnaces is coming in 8 months, and everybody likes to introduce some new stuff there, new toys, new things that can really help people look into the future and make them more productive, more throughput, maximize their people. Because people are going to continue, once everybody gets back in the workforce after the virus is over, we're still going to have a shortage of labor at some point in time when we catch back up. So what is it that you want to give a sneak preview here today about what you why people should come by your booth and talk to you and see what you got to offer?
What our big product is going to be our True Carb line. It's a IQ line that is going to help the commercial and captive heat treaters, because we all know that one of the biggest problems in this industry is maintaining maintenance guys and maintaining the equipment. Being able to get that skilled trade is few and far between. And that's one of the things that I pride myself on, and McLaughlin Furnace Groups does is building that solution to the customer that is maximizing their uptime. And when the maintenance guys are working on this equipment, it's low maintenance, low overhead cost of maintaining parts on the shelf, and the ease of accessibility of getting that piece of equipment back online when you have to maintenance it. So we're excited about the True Carb line. It's going to be a whole line that's going in that we're offering. It's going into a customers here yet 2020 with the IQ line. It's focused around the maintenance side of things. It's also focused around efficiencies. We all know that efficiencies in today's times is, it's a roller coaster. It's up, down. So we look at building that piece of equipment more efficient of operations with the combustion system, the new technology they have in ceramic insulations and different insulations that they use that can help that customer gain that extra edge on making that, that price break between winning a job and losing a job.
Right. Awesome.
So that's one of the things that we look forward to. And then having that capability of being able to do a turnkey solution of sitting down with that customer and custom designing that True Carb line to fit their needs, whether a commercial shop or a captive shop. We can alter that to fit their needs. And we kind of been running our product around the product you. It's the product that the customer wants, how they want it built, and what they need to fit their needs.
Right.
And the True Carb line is, generators, washers, charge cars, complete automated system if the customer needs that. And we're excited about it. It's going to be a game changer to the integral quench world.
Right. Well, that sounds awesome. Well, you said the one word I want everybody on listening to this to focus in on: one-on-one conversations. I think that's what makes FNA so great, is attendees can come and have one-on-one conversations with so many people in one place so they can make good decisions instead of having to do that from their office or traveling around. So Jeff and Ryan, thank you so much for your time today. Fans and attendees of Furnace of North America, we hope you come out September 30th to October 2nd. It's going to be an incredible show. You're going to want to be there for 3 reasons that allow you to connect with the vendors you need to be successful in the future. You can network with the best minds in heat treating to find those creative solutions you need to deal with your daily issues. And you just be able to get a new perspective on the changing trends and technology that's coming at you in the future, because change is happening at a rapid speed, and companies like McLaughlin Furnaces is going to help you seize the future. So thank you so much for your time today. We will see you in October. Have a great day.
Yes. See you at FNA, guys.